my dad was shot in the head by a sniper as well. Apparently it was a man in the military, finished his serving, got drunk with his mother, wanted to show off his skills. Look, Mom, look what a great sniper I am. And they went out into the desert and chose a moving target. Chose a moving target to show off his skills. My dad was driving down the road and was his chosen moving target. He shot at my dad's moving car and was so precise that it went through the car and should have went straight directly into my father's head. So he was a great sniper. And he was a great sniper because it was dark, driving in a desolate desert area. I mean, that is quite amazing that from afar he was able to, with precision, pinpoint exactly where my dad's head would be in 2 seconds or whatever. So the only thing that saved my dad that night was the fact that the bullet hit the headrest bar. Hit the headrest bar. The thin metal stick. Like, the bullet hit that and shattered so that it was no longer a straight line into my father's brain. So many people drive with that headrest lowered, you know, where the bar is not showing. So it just gets into all of the divine details of the fact that my father's headrest was up. The bullet somehow, the angels miraculously changed the bullet's direction to hit that headrest bar and shatter into pieces rather than straight into my father's head. Straight shot. Yeah. And my father had the wherewithal to not stop the car, of like, what's going on? You know, he is a hospital man, so he covered his head to try to help the blood clot as much as possible. And he was probably a mile or two from his house at that time when it happened. So he continued home and stayed out in the front yard and called 911. You know, he's very smart that he didn't stay at the crime scene. He stayed where EMS could access him and help him. And he knew too. I don't even know if he took off his shirt to help, you know, the bleeding subside, or I really don't know what he did, but grateful is an understatement. So I don't want this to be a video of just me crying, but maybe let it be a reminder that every day that we go to work, we're not guaranteed to come home. So I think, to wrap up the video maybe, let this be a reminder that when we go to work, as standard, trivial, routine as it may seem, we are not guaranteed to come home. Even when we get off of work, we're not necessarily guaranteed to get home. At any moment, we could be sniped. At any moment, our lives can be taken, but also the lives of our loved ones. And I know that we know that, but do we feel into that enough? For some reason, I feel like people are not valuing other people's lives like they should. We have young people killing people, and I think that they don't realize the magnitude. I know someone who was killed by someone 10 years younger than them recently. Horrible gun violence. The person the sniper that shot my dad was like a young 21, 25-year-old man. This person that shot Kirk is a young person, I believe. College. So let it be a reminder for the love and gratitude for your own life, the love and gratitude for your loved ones' lives. But let's try to extend our circle to where we see people that we don't know as like loved ones. But let's extend our circle to see people we don't know as loved ones. Everyone deserves respect. Everyone is someone's child. And when I walk around, I often see adults like babies because they are. Everyone is someone's baby. Every mom is like, yeah, but no matter how old you get, you're always going to be my baby. So let's try to start treating adults like babies. Let's let the stupid things that they do slide. I guess as I say that, it's coming to me, I mean, like, we correct babies, but I think there needs to be more compassion for people we don't know. There's no reason to kill a person. Whether it's he said something I don't like, he owes me money. And taking someone's life is never, violence is never the answer. I always kind of say that as a joke, but it's true. Violence is never the answer. Instead of shooting Kirk, like, go debate him. I can't even, the videos I'm seeing of him, I don't necessarily agree with the, like, tonal style, but it doesn't really matter if someone says something that you don't agree with. Let it go. Because, I mean, would you want to be killed because someone disagrees with what you said? Would you want your mom to be killed because someone disagrees with how she feels? So, I don't know. Obviously, a lot of death has been around my life. Like, fortunately, no one in my family has died recently, but the contemplation of grief and death in this September 11th sniping assassination, it just brings up that brings up a lot of thoughts. This brings up a lot of thoughts. So thank you for hearing me out. And let's spend the rest of our day in gratitude. Gratitude that we are alive. I am alive filming this video. You are alive watching this video. Let's be grateful. And let's be grateful for life and share our love that we have to give. Thank you.